What's good, Sports World? Todd Tracy here with Legacy Maker Sports Network. Liberty gets a huge win against Western Kentucky Saturday. I feel like that's their best complete game they played on all three phases of the ball: offense, defense, and special teams. I think low season penalties. I think they had 2 or 3. I think it was just great football all around from the top of the roster to the end. You can't ask for nothing better than this. They played great, outstanding football this whole time Saturday. I think they scored 21 points in all the second quarter. They maintained Western Kentucky's pass offense. They shut down their run offense. So I feel like Liberty is really on the right track. I had opportunity to ask Coach Chadwell about that. He feel like the team is on the right track, especially the way they've been playing and everything. And I think he's pretty excited about next week. And I think the players are pretty excited about next week. Now you see the confidence, how they got built up and stuff. And if they can keep this good level of play, I feel like they'll go beat Sam Houston Friday, and be back in the Conference USA Championship. But the only thing is that it's going to be held at Jacksonville State. And they already seen Jacksonville State before, and Jacksonville State beat them. So I feel like if they keep this level of play, I feel like they're going to give them, Sam Houston and Jacksonville State, a hard time if they beat Sam Houston Friday. But it was just great team ball all around, really. They was 8 for 13 on third downs. They was 5 for 5 on red zone trips. So you can't complain about that, really. I just feel like they were just playing so much great football, and they stuck with their bread and butter, and that was the run game. Cooley and Billy Lucas combined for 304 yards, just them two. But as a team total of rushing, they had 419 rushing yards. And I just feel like when they stick with the run game, they hard to beat. And Chadwell is, believe, 9-0 when his team runs over 300 yards of rushing. So I just feel like they would stick with their bread and butter, and that's why they've been successful this last stretch of the season. So if they continue this level of play, I feel like they will be back in the Conference USA Championship, and they might bring it back home, be the second team in Conference USA to be back-to-back champions.
Yeah, I would say just probably the most complete game that we played in all three phases. Special teams got us some huge plays, got us momentum, especially there outside of the second half when they scored. We got that kickoff return. Defensively, we got 4 turnovers. Answered the bell every time we need to answer the bell, and then offensively, obviously we controlled the line of scrimmage, was able to run the ball. But I thought the key was there in the third and fourth quarter. We needed to make a play on third down and a pass play. We had some big plays there, and so with the way we played together, the joy, the excitement is what we expect from our football team, and our challenge is hopefully we'll bottle that and play that way all the time. And so that's been the challenge this year, but very proud of the group. I think they're a really good football team over there. And, our guys, the last opportunity here in this stadium for our seniors, and obviously with our backs against the wall. I was just pleased overall with the effort, the way we played. Even when we got some foolish penalties, we overcame them. We played within ourselves, and so got a little fortune too. They blocked that kick and it went in. There's a lot going on. And so, but very thankful for that. Yeah, you got to give them all the credit. Them and the tight ends and the running backs, we used them all. Going in, we thought they would play a certain coverage and try to say, hey, we're going to let you run it. That's what they've shown to do. And see if we were patient enough to do it. They were taking away some explosive plays. Not to get technical, playing a lot of cover 2 safeties deep, and not letting you try to get deep shots. And our offensive line and the tight end said, hey, keep pounding it. And we just kept going at them, and stayed with the game plan. And I was very pleased with the whole effort from first quarter through fourth. We didn't finish in the first quarter like the way we needed to, or this game might have been not close. But we overcame that. Our guys didn't doubt. And the O-line the last 3 weeks, really 4, we put a lot on them, whether that was because of injuries at receiver and some different things. We put a lot on them, and they've rose to the occasion every week. And Coach Durkin does a great job with those guys. But they've taken a lot of pride. We had a starter get hurt, and just next guy up, and they just kept going at them. I think it was huge. They punted, and I knew they were going to use their timeouts. We were thinking, hey, we need a first down, or if we don't get it. We were talking about our what we were going to do on fourth down, and we break that big long run, and he does it's great. Now you go into mode. I think we had 3 timeouts, and so you go into mode. Hey, let's score. You're thinking a field goal, but once we got down there to 15-20, we said, hey, we're going to take. I think there was about 20 seconds left. We were going to take some shots at the end zone. And K-Salt did a nice job of getting around the pocket and Juju making a play. I think that was huge momentum because I felt like we controlled the whole first half and we had nothing to show for it. We were up 7, but they're getting the ball out of halftime, and to me that gave us a little bit of leeway. So if they did come out and drive the ball down the field, which they did in the second half, you're still up 7 and you feel okay about it. And so I think that was a huge momentum for us, obviously, but really it gave you that cushion that you needed. And so when they made adjustments, you're not in a tied ball game. You still have that 7-point lead. So that was a big swinging point. I thought that was great. We had a corner get hurt. We've had some banged up. We had a corner get hurt during the game, and another one get banged up a little bit. And so those guys rose to the occasion. They rose to the occasion. The whole key is you want those guys to keep snapping it. And we didn't give up any huge plays. They made some plays, but we didn't give up any backbreakers. They had a couple that were open and they missed. And I thought our guys did a great job of keeping in front of them and continuing to make them snap the ball. That's been our biggest challenge all year, is making sure we play clean back there, penalty free, and all those things. Those guys did a great job. I don't think we had a penalty back there, but I thought they played aggressive. They made some plays, and they're going to. They got some good players, but I thought our guys kept going after them, and we kept going after them, and we made just as many plays, in the secondary as they did at receiver. And so, anytime you got a team like that that's got some of those explosive playmakers, we didn't give up any just cheap touchdowns, and you made them keep snapping. And they ran the clock too. So our job was to run the clock. I don't know. Let's see. What was time of possession here? Time of possession was 34-25. They kept the ball a little bit too, but that was the whole point. We wanted to try to keep it from them. And since we didn't give up a lot of big pass plays, they had to use some clock. Yeah, I was very pleased. We got the one there after the touchdown, the celebration. I'll take that one. I told the guys to have excitement. They went out there. That one was no problem at all. We did have a couple false starts, on offensively, but we were able to overcome them. But I thought our defense didn't give any. We didn't jump off sides. We didn't give them any free plays, and that's a big deal. And offensively, you hope you are paying penalty free. As many motions and different things that we did, we didn't have any false starts as far as from receivers and all that. So I was really pleased with it. But even when we did, we overcame them. To me, which is a key. In the past, previously, if we got ourselves in those situations, punting or something of that nature because of the penalties. And I was pleased that even though we had them, we just still got the first downs and they would keep moving the ball. Yeah, you want that to be every week. Every week. You're dealing with younger people, and so they look at who you're playing and think sometimes, we're better, this team's better, and they get themselves worked up a little bit more than maybe. But you hope with the way we played, as far as just the excitement, the juice, that's what you're bringing every week. And we've not, and again, that's been on me is getting the best out of the team. But you saw what I was proud of is you saw, even when things didn't go your way, the defense is behind the offense. The offense is behind the defense. There's encouragement. They're behind each other, and we played with an energy, a purpose that has shown up every game, but maybe not for 4 quarters. We might play a quarter, 2 quarters, 3 quarters, and maybe it took our backs against the wall to realize we have to do that. And so, but I know who we are. My job is to get us to be who we are all the time, and I've struggled with that this year. But that's who we are, and that's who I know we are, and so we got to continue to 100%. And I told the team, I said, we're in a playoff. We're in a 1-game playoff. We win, we get one more. Now if you, as a coach, you don't think about losing, but you put that. I don't want to use the word pressure, but if we didn't win today, next week would have been very hard because then they're going to think it's over. And so, but I wanted our guys to understand the moment that we were given a gift by La Tech. And we got to take advantage of that gift, and I want them to play that way and understand that. And so now, as I shared with them, our back's still against the wall, and we've got one more opportunity on the road versus a really, really good team. I don't know what time they're playing today, but they're fighting for it too. So it's basically another championship game. Today was a championship game in our mind because if you want any opportunity to go play again, you got to win. So. And as a coach, you want everything to go straight and easy. You don't want any road bumps or all that. But sometimes there's signs on the road to get your attention, and you don't pay attention to what's in front of you. And I think that's what we did this year a lot. We were looking at maybe something there. We're looking in the rearview mirror when we should have been focused on the windshield. And so, our guys have a lot of confidence in themselves regardless of what's happened in the past, and I think this will give us continued more confidence. We know we have to play better in certain areas, and we know it's hard to win on the road in this league, and you got good teams. So, but I do believe they're confident in what they have the opportunity to earn.
It took everybody from D-line, linebackers, safeties, and corners, even the show team, the scout team. It took everybody this week. Something we already knew, but we had to put on display. That's one of them plays, mesh concept. One of them plays we were practice all week, and just luckily he just opened through it, and I just capitalized on it. Everybody playing their heart out, just that simple. Just leaving it all out there. That we can't leave anything in the tank, or we're gonna regret it. So just that simple. Remember it every single play. I can't even lie. Like just leaving it all out there. Like I told him, you're leaving it all out there, and no regrets. Cause just look back on this. This is what we wanted. So yeah. Yeah, most definitely. It just we kind of let outside external factors kind of determine our season. So this was the first game that we were just saying, forget everything. It's about us and lead on the brother, and let's just have fun out there. Oh yeah, for sure. We shown flashes of it. Certain drives and certain quarters show flashes of it. But this is the game we put it all together on display.
Right where your back's against the wall for conference championship. You wish maybe could have happened earlier, or are you just glad that it kind of happens here at the most important point?
Yeah. Just it happened at the time it happened. At this point, you got to forget everything that happened because it's a brand new season. We got the card, all our cards in our hand, and we got to flush everything that happened before. And this game was a brand new season, like an extra bye week. So we was taking that in fact.
How you playing this passing attack?
Very major. We on defense we had a saying going the whole week, like don't let us win this game because we're gonna be rolling. So we just taking that from Monday all the way to now. So yeah,
You getting forward?
very crucial. We know what they were gonna do. We know their plan to throw the ball a lot and set up the run, 2 pass, double moves and all that. So as long as we knew what we were gonna do before the game, and now that we capitalized on it, as a defense, we're proud.
Guys were able to execute it on the ground here this afternoon.
I think the game plan kind of was the pound the rock. We knew we was gonna have to go out there and assert dominance, trust our O-line, trust what the coaches was calling. Our O-line came out there, they did great. They dominated the whole game. So that was kind of game plan to go in and kind of assert that dominance and just keep going until they could stop it and pound the rock. It's just always what we want. So we just tell each other like, let's go, come on, it's our time. Time to when the team depend on us, time to take advantage of all those opportunities. So like when we know the game plan is to pound the rock, it just make us go even harder in practice, even harder in the game because we know we got a lot of responsibility.
Up and having different options.
Oh yeah, for sure. As a running back, it's like once you get that one big run, and all the other running backs know it too. Like we can see it on the sideline, no matter whoever in. Like you kind of lock into a zone where it's just like everything feel like it's opening up. You start seeing things at all type of different angles. So once it gets to rolling, you definitely lock in and get in the zone for sure.
So as far as you guys being able to roll with so much success.
Really just leaving everything in the past and just looking forward. These last couple games is real important. So just focusing on our goal, trusting. I feel like today we was closer than ever. Like it really started last week. You could see and feel the energy as close as we got as a team today. And today it was just electric on the sideline, on the field. Like we just keep getting closer, keep trusting each other, and keep playing how we know we can play. Oh yeah, for sure. We always together. We always got that love for each other. But now we're just showing them more. You can tell everybody enjoying it and having fun on the field, and even the sideline getting into the game. And that's always an extra boost when even the guys who not in cheering on, or the offense cheering on the defense cheering on the offense. It just bring a different type of drive to the game.
Open and change the whole mentality for that one.
Oh yeah, it's 2 minutes. Something we practice, and we practice every day. Going over 2 minute situations, scenarios. So in that moment, we looking to score. So when we started running the ball, I was hoping something popped and something did. And once that set it up, I kind of knew we was going to go and get a touchdown after that big run came.